Again for the Law and You. Back with us today, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli. Gentlemen, how are you today?
Where else would we be?
Well, that's true. I know you enjoy the Law and You in my company, so.
We do.
All right, let's get to the question, and we'll get down to business today. We've got a question from Janet in Mount Pocono. She says, I just found out the doctor who misdiagnosed me with cancer was fired from the hospital that she worked at. The hospital refuses to give me any of my records from her, and she won't tell me why she was fired. What can I do? What can Janet in Mount Pocono do here about gaining this information from the hospital?
Well, Janet, you got two issues going on here. The first issue is with regard to your medical records. There's a patient's bill of rights in Pennsylvania. You have HIPAA laws. The hospital absolutely, positively cannot refuse to give you your medical records. Once you request your medical records, the hospital has a reasonable amount of time, usually 30 days, to provide those records. Now, they may charge you some copying charges for it, but they cannot refuse to provide those records to you. On to your second issue, which is that they won't give you any information about the doctor. That's a little bit more of a delicate issue, depending on why that doctor was fired. Absent being in litigation against the hospital for some type of malpractice case, I don't believe that you are going to be able to get that information about why that doctor was terminated, if it's not related to your procedure or your case. I don't see that one.
I agree, and the thing with these medical records, everyone's always sensitive when they're trying to get their medical records, and we see it all the time. We'll tell a potential client to go get their medical records, and the staff will ask them, well, why do you want your records? What do you and they have, just so you understand, when you request your records, nobody needs to know any reason whatsoever for your medical records. You don't have to give one. So a lot of times it's like a stumbling block for clients to get their information, which makes no sense. So just understand, they're your record. You have every right to them. You may have to pay for them, but don't let anybody stop you from getting your medical records.
Sounds like it's almost an intimidation tactic where they try to stop you from getting the records.
Sometimes it certainly is. There's no question about it.
And if we send a letter, then that's a tip-off, let's say, to a hospital. Then they pull the file, they look at the record. So sometimes we just send people to get their own clean, sanitized records. So that's... You have every right. Just go get your records when you want them.
For our viewers that may need your legal advice, the best way to reach you guys is how?
They call us at 570-714-HURT. See us on the web at 714hurt.com.
Or go to our Facebook page. If you have a question, put it on our page. We'll do our best to answer it on an upcoming segment.
Results matter. Attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli. Guys, thanks. See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, PAHomepage.com or the hotline, your best places to submit a question to the Law and You.